I'm Jordan Griffith, and my internship is located at Mendenhall Laboratory, 125 South Oval Mall, Columbus, Ohio. To get to my internship, I walked from my last class to Mendenhall Laboratory, either from Hitchcock Hall or from Enerson Classroom Building. My internship was to assist Sandy Hsu in the BioSci Refresh project. To do this, we had to travel to several buildings in the BioSci consortium and identify computers running OS versions lower than Windows XP. Then, we had to identify what tasks these computers were performing and if they could be updated, isolated from the network, or simply replaced. Then we would enter this data into the university's ticket system so new computers could be ordered. When the new computers arrived, we set them up on the network and installed the default software. This internship aligns with my professional goals as I am interested in the field of information technology, as well as other technology-focused fields. My mentor said this field doesn't require a specific major, which is a big plus for me. Sandy and I had a long list of people and labs we needed to visit. Once we found the people or labs, we would ask if they had any Windows XP systems in-house. If they did, we would check how old the computer's hardware was and if the hardware would allow for upgrading to Windows 7 or if it simply needed replacing. Then we would check if the computer was powering some other equipment. If it was, we would decide whether or not the software could run on Windows 7 or if the computer simply needed to be isolated. Part of the job was testing old software. To do this, I loaded up several different virtual machines based on either 32-bit or 64-bit Windows systems. I then installed the software in question using different configurations. For example, compatibility mode or to run as an administrator if it would not work. Finally, once we received replacement computers, we unboxed them and set them up on the network so we could load the university's default software on them.
Hi, I'm Jordan Griffith from Metro Early College High School, and this is my mentor, Sandy Hsu, with Ohio State University's ASC Tech. I'm here to ask him a few quick interview questions about my internship. All right, the first question is, would you say that I've had a positive effect on the BioSci Refresh project?
Yes, I think you've had a very positive effect on the BioSci Refresh project. The project, briefly, we're replacing old XP systems in research labs in biological sciences. And the first part of this project then necessitated that we go and find old computers in labs. And Jordan accompanied us in that. It was very helpful in identifying computers that either needed to be refreshed or replaced or isolated on the network.
Have I been consistently helpful overall, and would you say this is a positive experience?
I think you've been surprisingly helpful. One of the things that happens, you've probably seen when you go into situations like this, is somebody you haven't seen for a while. They tend to ambush you with things like, while you're here, can you fix this? And Jordan was extremely helpful in a number of cases like that. In one instance, a department chair had an iPhone that wasn't connecting to email, and he was able to work on her iPhone while I worked on her computer, and I think that was an extraordinarily efficient use of time and something really unexpected.
Some Metro habits required for this job included critical thinker, as I often had to figure out what was causing a problem on a computer based with limited knowledge of the subject. I also had to be an inquiring learner, because if I couldn't figure it out, I'd have to ask a question and then go beyond simply asking the question and fixing the problem. Additionally, I have to communicate effectively, as occasionally I would have to help a person outside of the office fix their computer. To do this, it was critical that I communicated what I was doing to their computer and what was wrong with their computer.
It's your hand to compute. 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 It's your hand to compute.